Hello again, it's Dave here at davemenzies.com, DM Online. Today I just wanted to talk about this book which I've just received. It's Gary Vee's AskGaryvee. It's actually a signed copy which I just received from a company I work with, Six Figure Mentors, as a prize actually for a video contest I entered with them. And it's a fantastic book. I've only really just got a little bit into it, but already there's been some amazing insights from Gary Vee. If you're not familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, he's pretty well known as an entrepreneur in general. He's formed, lots and lots of multi-million dollar businesses, and he's probably best known now on the internet through his YouTube channels, but he's also all over social media now. And the insight I wanted to talk about briefly today from Gary was the thing that he talks about in the introduction to the book is the thing that he underpins everything he does with, and he calls that clouds and dirt. And that really kind of struck a chord with me when he went into a bit more detail about what he means by that. And he basically is talking about clouds being, if you like, almost like having your head in the clouds, the big dreams that he has, the big aims, the great big goals that he has. And in Gary Vaynerchuk's case, these are huge. He wants to own the New York Jets American football team. He's wanted to do that since he's a child. And kind of having seen his progress for the last probably more than 10 years, I've been aware of this guy. And seeing what he's done since, I can definitely see him getting there. But he started off, if you don't know, I got interested in for a couple of years ran an online wine business. And that was his kind of first steps, I guess, when YouTube was just coming into fruition. He kind of took over the family's, I think, kind of ailing wine business, traditional business, and took it online with a wine TV program where he just got a bottle of wine, and it was just really him in, at the time, a very basic room. And he just took a bottle of wine and he talked about it in just very down-to-earth kind of terms, not the usual wine snob kind of stuff. And he very quickly grew a huge following and built that YouTube channel up. And since then, he's created, umpteen different businesses, and he has mastered all of the kind of social media platforms that have sprung up over the last 10 years. Obviously, YouTube being the first, and then Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. He's all over the place, he's all over it. And that's what he talks about when he's talking about the dirt. He's talking about having his head in the clouds, feet in the dirt is how I read it. And the dirt he's talking about is the actual nitty gritty of getting things done, getting to the cloud thing. So that would be mastering the kind of platforms that you need to leverage to get there. And in the day and age we're living in now, there's nothing that offers us more leverage than the internet and all these different platforms that we can build followings on and become known on and advertise on. It's leverage. It's the best way the average or ordinary person with a big ambition can actually get the finances, the time, the independence, the freedom to be able to go for these bigger goals, which really not many people can achieve through a 9-to-5 job or a traditional business, because it steals all of your time from you. But the internet is a very different way of doing that. So I just wanted to, I've got a little bit further into the book. Obviously, one of Gary's channels is Ask Gary Vee, where he just answers questions that entrepreneurs ask him very succinctly, and the part of the book I'm into now is just really a compilation of those kind of questions that he's wanted to put together in another book. I don't know how many books he's written, to be honest, several, this being the kind of latest one. It's a New York Times bestseller. So anyway, just wanted to talk about that, and also to give you a kind of resource if you have that head in the clouds thing, if you've got a big dream or a big goal you're aiming for, and you're just not in a position at the moment or a situation where you can actually realistically get closer to those things, then do what Gary's done and get your feet in the dirt and master all these amazing platforms that we've got, that the internet has given us, and all the communication we've got, all the access to billions and billions of potential customers and clients, people you can help, and provide value to on the internet. That's the kind of thing you can go out and do yourself. Take you a very long time, and it just gets wider and wider and wider every day. There's new platforms emerging all over the place. So the best way I've found to do that, I've been running an online business now for the last 5 years, an affiliate marketing business. It's enabled me to live wherever I want. My dreams are not on the sort of scale that Gary's are, but I just want a nice, comfortable life in a lovely place, and I've been able to achieve that. And I did that with help from mentors. And it's actually a couple of companies, if you've seen my other videos, you've seen me talking about these guys. It's Six Figure Mentors and Digital Experts Academy, and they provide in the trenches training from people who have actually gone out, they've had their feet in the dirt for, you know, a lot of time, certainly as long as GaryVee has, and they too have gone out and created, you know, multiple 6, 7 and 8 figure businesses, and now have a training platform in position to help other people start to do the same things by leveraging the internet, learning all of the dirt that you need to learn, you know, all the different ways that you can market online, the way you can find products to sell and promote, even if you don't own them, the way that you can exploit different platforms like all the social media stuff GaryVee's been doing for years, and all the different ways that you can actually do paid advertising on the internet to get massive profits, and also to free up an awful lot of your time to go for that cloud that you're aiming for. I'll give you a link to these guys, SFM and DEA. At the end of the video, you might find a little information thing. I'll put a couple of links in during the video and a card at the end where you can subscribe to my channel, get those videos, and look at maybe another couple of mine. So I hope that's been interesting. So that book is Ask GaryVee. Like I say, won this myself as a prize for a video competition, but I would thoroughly recommend you go out and get this. It's full of incredible knowledge and actually useful, actionable information that you can actually put to good use. And that, coupled with the SFM and the DEA, who can also actually provide you with a business that's ready to go in a huge marketplace, providing products that are in huge demand and are actually very profitable. So if that all sounds good, A, get Gary's book, and B, have a look at SFM. Okay, thanks for listening. I'll see you in another video. Cheers for now. It's been Dave, DaveMenzies.com and DM Online. Cheers.